How's it going, everybody? Welcome back once again. Today I have one of my personal Hi-Capa builds here. I built this one for outdoor use. Whenever I do the outdoor fields and stuff like that, I normally carry my rifle, and I also carry this as my backup or my secondary. This is an STI DVC limited slide, Airsoft masterpiece, of course. So this one started out just as a gold match, stock gold match. I got rid of all the gold, of course, except for the hammer. Some of the real steel guys you'll see out there, and then even in the competition pistols, some of the guys will install like a gold trigger or gold hammer, some kind of gold piece like that. Now I don't use the flashlight for outdoor. I do use this for indoor sometimes. So when I do use this for indoor, I use the flashlight, because inside here there is not a tracer unit in my H-Tech Lighter S. This is a empty shell, or a mock suppressor if you will. Comes off, and that covers my 7-inch outdoor sniper barrel, as I call it. This is a 6.03 Lone X. And for the lower here, pretty simple. Like I say, I didn't do much. I changed the grip, changed the gold screws, changed the gold trigger out for just a stock black trigger. Tried to keep this like a low budget, not switch out too many high-end parts, because I wanted this for the outdoor, so we don't want this to be too flashy. We want this to blend in with the outdoor colors, with the color scheme here. So we also did the safeties here. Looks like, if I can remember, safety screw, and then we just kept the hammer on that. That's about it. Stock frame. The reason I kept that was I wanted the rail built into here instead of having to screw it on, and it also would go inside one of my holsters without the flashlight on. Also, to coincide with the long dust cover here on my slide, I wanted some kind of a accent cut or something here instead of just kind of flat. I thought it would give it just a little bit more style with the gold match frame. So like I said, that's pretty much everything else is stock. For the grip, frame, kept all that. This is a Pro-Win mag that I had done up with the little Beskar action, so I kind of kept that as my personal magazine for this. Onto the upper, we have the STI DVC Limited. It has been featured on YouTube channels like Demolition Ranch, Grand Thumb. Grand Thumb does a really good video. He runs this thing, the real steel version, like we run our Hi-Capas at the field, man. Check out Grand Thumb's video on that. We get into the internals here. I have a 4.3 rod and a 4.3 plug. I also have the Guns Modify hop-up unit here, the steel CNC hop-up unit with the pin. So you're going to watch, I'm going to have to pull that guide rod off of that pin and then sort of lift them up out of the way. It's a little harder to show you on camera. So Airsoft Masterpiece 4.3 guide plug, 120% AIP, 4.3 Airsoft Masterpiece guide rod. These are the Gen 1 Cow buffers, the black and the yellow. I'm actually still using that yellow one, which I would not use out of that new generation of the Cow. Those are crap. And that's like a stock one, I think. Something like that. Maybe that's an AIP that I've got on there. And then, of course, my little plastic washer in the front. Into the barrel, Guns Modify, hop-up unit, Airsoft Masterpiece wheel, and I guess I just got a stock TM arm in there. Seems to be working fine though. And then we have the Maple Leaf Blue Autobot bucking. Then the barrel. Yes, very important. The barrel here is a Sanctus Customs 3D printed, threaded, fluted. This takes a lot of the weight off of my build, considering that this is kind of a heavy slide. This is one of the slides that's on the heavier end. And then also using the stock frame, I kind of have a heavier build going on here, but this is mostly for my sidearm, and I pull it out and do use it as a primary every now and then. But this thing has really been a workhorse. I've got amazing long ball shots with it, with this barrel. So inside here, of course, I've got my gartered nozzle, TM internals. Yeah, I do see the aluminum valve block, which is what I recommend to put in there. This thing's filthy dirty. I need to clean this thing really bad. And okay, so then we've got a Airsoft Masterpiece blowback unit, gold, VIP hammer protection pad. But I'm still using the stock rear gold match sight because it's plastic and it's so super lightweight. I believe that's it for that. Typically, we all give our Hi-Capa a name, and the whole thing behind that is thousands-year-old tradition, since it has been one of my most reliable. Megadeth. Alright guys, I think that's about it. I'm actually going to go ahead and clean this thing up while I got it taken apart. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Don't forget to play with honor. Rock on. Heavy metal out. Oh.